everybody, it's Teacher Sarah and Teacher Sal and Grandpa, and we're excited to do another lesson today.
Yes, I'm excited because do you know what today's lesson is all about?
Yeah, it's Adam and Eve.
No, it isn't.
Okay, what do you think it is?
Oh, I know it was all about listening. Mm-hmm.
Close. It's still Adam and Eve though.
Adam and Eve?
Yeah, Adam and Eve.
Hey, listen, so I have a question.
Okay, what is it?
What is this thing they call orderliness? What is that?
Oh, okay, so have you ever heard your teacher in school say walk in an orderly fashion?
Do you expect me to remember what my teacher said way back in school? You're funny.
I guess it is true. You are like 100 years old.
You're kidding me. I'm not like a cajillion years old. No.
Sorry, I was kidding. Okay, so do you remember when you were putting pudding in your friend's shoe?
Oh, yes. How could I forget that?
Okay. So that was misbehaving. That was not orderliness.
Oh.
Orderliness is having everything in its place and put together in a right order.
Ooh, the pudding was in its place. It was in his shoe. I guess that's not the right place.
No,
Okay.
no.
I get it.
Okay. You know, like in the Bible with Adam, God had Adam name all the animals that were in their places.
Oh.
And keep them in their places.
Oh, naming the animals. Yes. I remember when I helped Adam name all of the animals. I named all the monkeys. Well, they were supposed to be called monkeys, but I told him that. But then he called them lions, and I said, "Hey, they look more monkey-ish." And I was like, "No, he named them monkeys." And
weren't you just telling me how you're not really super old? You weren't even alive when Adam was alive.
No, I'm talking about my cousin Adam, not Adam. Adam from the Bible. Oh, yes.
So wait, why does your cousin have monkeys and lion? What about a lion?
Never mind. Why don't we just move on with the story? The kids are waiting to hear about it. I'll go down here. I'll listen though.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, we are talking about Adam and Eve today, and it started a little bit before that. It all started when God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning of time, there was nothing but darkness. God decided to create the world. On the first day, God created light for day and darkness for night. And on the second day, God created the space between the waters and the sky. On the third day, God created dry land to be separate from the seas, and dry land was made to produce plants and trees. On the fourth day, God created the moonlight, the sunlight, and the stars in the sky. On the fifth day, God created living creatures for the water and birds for the sky. On the sixth day, God created living creatures for the land, and he also created man.
Yes, because God wanted to make someone to resemble him and to take care of the earth. So God created man in his own image. God formed the first man from the dust of the earth, and he breathed life into him. God then called this man Adam, which means mankind. Adam's job was to take care of the land and to name all the creatures on earth. God placed Adam in a beautiful garden called Eden. It was a paradise full of animals and fruit trees. In Eden, Adam and all the animals lived peacefully with each other, and no one was afraid. On the seventh day, God rested.
And God let Adam do anything he wanted, but he did make one rule to test how much Adam trusted and loved him. At the center of the garden, there was a big tree with a special power to give the knowledge of good and evil to anyone who ate its fruit. And God told Adam, "You're free to eat from any tree in this garden, except do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And if you do, you will surely die."
That's scary. So God saw that Adam was lonely and that he needed a companion. He made Adam fall into a deep sleep. And while he was asleep, he took out one of his ribs. From this, he made a woman called Eve to be Adam's wife. Adam and Eve loved God very much, and they were so thankful for all the beautiful world that he had given them. They lived happy in the garden, and life was so good until Satan, disguised as a sneaky snake, came along.
So the serpent crept up to Eve and tempted her. Can you eat fruit from all the trees? Oh yeah, Eve answered. We can eat from every tree but that one. God told us not to eat from the tree in the center of the garden or we'll die. Satan wanted to make trouble between God and man. So he said, you won't die if you eat from that tree. You'll understand everything and you'll be like God. Eve believed the serpent and wanted to be like God, so she took the fruit from the tree and she ate it. She gave some to Adam and he ate it too, and then everything changed. Sin had entered the world.
Oh no. Adam and Eve felt guilty and unhappy for the very first time in their lives, and they were also ashamed for their nakedness. So they gathered fig leaves and covered themselves. Adam and Eve heard God in the garden, and God knew that something was wrong. He called out to them and he couldn't find them. He goes, where are you? And Adam replied, we're here, we're hiding because we're naked and we're afraid. Who told you you were naked? God asked. And have you eaten from the fruit of the forbidden tree? Yes, Eve replied. The sneaky snake, he tricked me into eating it. I shared it with Adam. Oh, we're sorry, we're sorry. God saw the serpent slipping through the grass, and he said to it, you know what? Because you have tempted Eve to disobey me, from now on, you and men will never be friends again.
God was very sad to have to punish Adam and Eve for what they had done. He wanted them to know that every choice was their own, and some choices lead to good things, and other choices lead to bad things. And God told them they must leave the Garden of Eden forever. Then God placed angels with flaming sword at the entrance so that they could not return. Adam and Eve knew they had separated themselves from God when they chose to disobey him.
But God still loved Adam and Eve. He provided them with clothes to wear, and Adam and Eve knew their lives would be difficult, and they would have to work very hard now to find food to eat. There was still hope for man, though, as God had promised to send a Savior, his Son, Jesus Christ, to save mankind from sin.
So the story has a pretty good ending. You know, Jesus does come and he does die on the cross, just like we talked about at Easter. But there had to be some sad things first in that story.
Right, and the biggest lesson is that all of our decisions have consequences, both good and bad.
Yeah. So, Grandpa, what did you think about the story?
It was about listening. I told you so.
Yeah.
Yes, because God told them something and they did not listen.
No, they didn't. And that's why rules are important, right?
Yes, very important.
Yeah. What's an important rule that you follow?
Well, not lying. That was wrong. And I can't take things that don't belong to me. And I can't cheat on a test, even though it would help me out. It would not be good. God says these things so that we have a better life.
That's right. Rules are important, and are they always easy to listen to them and follow?
No, it's actually easier sometimes to go ahead and bend the rules or just ignore them altogether. But, you know, if I follow the rules, I feel better.
That's right. So rules are important, and they're there to help you have good things happen, not bad things. But we still get to choose, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And, Grandma? Yes? You know, God was trying to, saw that Adam was lonely. Mm-hmm. And, well, he was trying to help him out. He says, everybody needs somebody. So he provided Eve. And so it's really important to have family and friends. And, right now, when we're not visiting all our friends and everything, it kind of makes us appreciate that. So what are some things that you like to do with like family and friends that makes it better to be around other people? Oh, well, that contest that I did, the yodeling contest, Yes, there were lots of people there, and it was so much fun to see them smiling and laughing and enjoying themselves. If I was just there with maybe myself or one person, well, that's fun too, but it's better with more people. And I like getting together for picnics. Oh, and parties, birthday parties. And no, I haven't had 100 of them, dear.
Well, those are all very fun things and things we're looking forward to doing when we get out of quarantine, right?
Oh, yes, I'm going to celebrate.
Yeah. So I have something I want to do a little differently. So ask your parents or your grandparents or whoever's helping you watch this video, ask them to help you. Leave a comment below. I want to know some of your favorite things to do with your family while you're stuck at home, like us.
Oh, we can talk about those on the next video.
We can. I think that's going to sound like a great idea.
Oh, yes, and tell your parents to subscribe. Press the little button down and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm Teacher Sarah, Teacher Sal, and Grandpa, and we'll see you next time. Bye.